Deep beneath the ocean's surface, a powerful system of currents, known as the Atlantic Meridional Overturning Circulation or AMOC, moves water around the globe. This conveyor belt carries warm water from the tropics northward, keeping Europe mild and shaping weather worldwide. The engine behind this system is in the cold North Atlantic, where warm, salty water cools, becomes denser and sinks. This sinking pulls more warm water north, keeping the cycle going, a process vital for regulating our climate. But now, the Arctic is warming rapidly, and Greenland's ice is melting at record rates. Massive amounts of fresh water are pouring into the North Atlantic, right where the AMOC's engine runs. Fresh water is less dense than salt water, making it harder for water to sink and threatening to slow or even stop the conveyor belt. Scientists warn this isn't just theory. A disruption could trigger sudden, dramatic climate shifts. The fate of the AMOC links the melting Arctic directly to weather patterns across the globe. Understanding this risk is crucial for everyone, not just scientists. The balance of our climate depends on this hidden ocean engine. Melting polar ice is flooding the ocean with fresh water, changing its chemistry and threatening the AMOC. The Beaufort Gyre in the Arctic has been storing vast amounts of fresh water, and a sudden release could overwhelm the North Atlantic. When fresh water dilutes salty ocean water, it becomes too light to sink, slowing the current that drives the AMOC. Evidence suggests the AMOC is already at its weakest in over 1,000 years. If it collapses, climate shifts could happen within decades, not centuries. The impacts would be global. The US East Coast could see rapid sea level rise, while Europe faces colder winters and stronger storms. Rainfall patterns in the tropics could shift, disrupting agriculture and ecosystems like the Amazon. What happens in the Arctic doesn't stay there, it ripples across the planet. The AMOC slowdown is a warning sign of how interconnected our climate truly is. The stakes are high for billions of people worldwide. Our future depends on understanding and responding to these changes. For the US East Coast, a weaker AMOC means faster sea level rise and more frequent flooding. As the current slows, warm water piles up along the coast, raising sea levels beyond the global average. Cities like Miami and Boston now face sunny day flooding, where streets fill with salt water even without storms. Salt water damages infrastructure and contaminates fresh water, threatening local economies and ecosystems. Warmer coastal waters also fuel stronger hurricanes and nor'easters, increasing the risk of devastating floods. Property values, insurance costs, and critical infrastructure are all at risk. The culture and future of historic coastal communities hang in the balance. The health of the Arctic is directly tied to the safety of our shores. Communities are fighting back, building tidal gates, restoring wetlands, and creating living shorelines to defend against rising seas. But the root cause is climate change, driven by pollution. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions by switching to clean energy and improving efficiency is essential to protect the AMOC. Everyone has a role, from young people leading climate action to families making sustainable choices. Every step to cut carbon helps stabilize our climate and safeguard our coasts. The changes at the poles are a warning. Our planet's systems are fragile and interconnected. By working together, we can protect the balance that makes life possible. The future of our coasts and our climate is in our hands.